Smaller cat today, near where we caught our gray fox. This will be cat number 6 for the season. And a number 11, first cat in number 11. Like I said, a little small. She's hanging on by the toes. We'll get her taken care of. Real pretty cat. All right, gang, today we're going to show you something that we deal with quite often. Down there is a cat, a domestic cat, and we deal with this on occasion. They don't fight real bad. He's double caught. We've tied the dogs up. We're just gonna gently turn this cat loose best we can without getting tore up. And she's running off. Nice thing is, I don't believe there's any damage. She ran off pretty easy, pretty good. Had a good catch on the front foot, good catch on the back foot. She didn't fight. I don't believe the cats chew at all, so there's no chewing. I've never dealt with any cats chewing. And so, anyway, we'll get these dogs turned loose. I got one more up there I gotta double check, but we'll get these dogs turned loose. And, but yeah, I've been able to release every domestic cat, fortunately, even in these Bridger number 4s without any damage. And so, you know, maybe they got something fractured or maybe they break a little something, but not that I can tell. It seems, man, these dang cows. Maybe something was working it. I don't know what that was. Piece of cud or something. Anyway, we're gonna get this reset and try and catch a real wildcat this time. All right, gang, this is our remade set. I just wanted to mention, I don't know if I did before, we covered these with dirt. I just think I don't have enough material, leaves and grass, to really leave the pen exposed and have success. I like to cover it at least pretty loosely. It's good dry dirt. And even though occasionally it gets down below freezing, it's been pretty good. So I put skunk essence back in the bucket and then alpha delta on the high stick. We'll get out of here to the next one. By the way, I just wanted to mention, we did pick up our first coyote of the season. First coyote of the year. He was on the side of the road. It's really in the road, but he was pristine this New Year's morning. And it looked like he had been shot. I'll show you. But yeah, we mostly kind of trying to avoid catching coyotes. But yes, he's been shot. Well, he's a dandy. Believe it's a male. Yeah, see, he's bleeding. I don't know if he was wounded and it happened like he died out on the road, or he was wounded and got hit. Not exactly sure. Sorry for all that. I'll get these dogs loaded up. We'll get out of here. A little bit about the location here. Big drainage. It kind of stock ponds down low. And the trail kind of peels off here at this T-post. But I kind of find that they come right out from this thing. This is like the marker. And then down here by the cedar, I got one. I may have to put these dogs up if I see something over here. Put them on a leash. Goose, y'all have heard me say this before. Goose does okay. It's Vinny that I'm worried about, but we'll stay vigilant here. I'm gonna put y'all away so I can have all hands on deck. I'll let you know if we find something. Yeah, nothing here. We had a little canine set up on the dam, and then we have a bucket under that cedar. Just a lot of tracks in here. Of course, my dog's been running through here now, but a lot of hogs and pigs, but every now and then you'll see that there. Stuff like that. And so, and I think that's a cat, but that may have been that little dog there. But, you know, there's stuff like that you see. So, you know, and it's on the northwest side of this big stock pond wash drainage deal. Big kind of canyony terrain. Very interesting terrain out here. Anyway, I like to get the dogs out on occasion, let them live a life just like me. Get out here, boys. Get your dogs out here. Live a life. And then I like to bring the critter up here and let the dogs see him. With possums, they don't die right away. So yeah, it's like with coons, I'd let them kind of chew on them, but takes a while for that possum to expire. All right, we've remade the set. Bait's still in the hole. There's the trap. All right, take our possum and get down the line. All right, gang, we got a bucket down here where we caught our first cat. And up here where it dragged it out, we do have a cottontail in the blind set. It's already passed. Fortunately, it's still here, so we'll be able to use some of it for bait. Usually it is no longer here. So we'll remake this, and there's a flag up there. And yeah. All right, gang, the set has been remade. There's one up front, one in the back. There's our dirt hole. We are throwing a rabbit's foot down in the dirt hole. It does look like something was nibbling him on the back. You ready to check the next one, Goose? Yeah, yeah. Of course, all the way down here, and we got another cottontail. I think he's alive, so we'll bonk him on the needle. There's the remake. I'll show when I first made these sets. They sat here for a few days. Whoa. And then and I covered them up with dirt. Just a little bit. Not the most. But see that trap right there? It's less exposed. Alright. Alright, gang. Just wanted to show off my nice dog I picked up today. Pretty big dog. Golly. Hopefully that doesn't mess up my video. Low power. But yeah, great looking coyote on a stretcher. I mean, first coyote I've ever put on a stretcher, I believe. Maybe that's not true. I put him on these wire stretchers last year. So, yeah, real nice. Male. He was a tank, dude. He was a freaking big old boy. So, glad to have him. All right, gang, we're at the same old spot down here in this little creek bottom up from the lake. Just had a nice dandy dark coon here, male, in our little dirt hole. So we're gonna remake this set, show you the remake. We'll see if this works here. Right there. I think he ate on my bait. I don't know if I got any bait in there. I think I was using some of these leaves as a pan cover, but it's not supposed to freeze. Oh, there's my wax paper. I've only caught big coons and possums here. Haven't caught any cats. But I think as the weather kind of goes along here, I think probably some cats will come down in here. Just pile that up in there and bury that, because definitely had some coons play with that chain. And then I just bring this in here and make sure that's all bedded good and solid. And I'll take this pretty dry stuff and just go ahead and cover it up. One last little cover up of the wax paper. That's it. And we know where our pin is, so we're going to bring all this in tight and try and block them in a little. And before, this is kind of up on a mound, I like to give them a little trail in here. Kind of whichever way they want to go, one way or the other, but a little walk up, you know, and but still kind of funnel it, you know. So possum last night, him, possum 2 nights ago, him last night. We're still trying to catch a cat, so we're gonna just throw some bobcat urine, bobcat gland, freshen up our castor, and throw some skunk essence probably down in this hole. I kind of just treat this like a bucket, a Mad Trapper bucket cubby. I put fox or urine on one side, gland on the other side, beaver castor up top, Alpha Delta by Danny Davis every single time. Only castor I use. And then, yeah, I think I had bobcat meat in the hole yesterday, but I think he cleared us out of that. We're just going to replace that with, if there's anything left down in there, just going to hammer it with some skunk essence. And we'll take our coon and go home. Check the rest of the line. Good spot down here. I really like it. If it ain't ever going to produce a cat, it's nice to have these coons. All right. There it is.